Hello everyone. Today we need to make more progress on the 4,800 RTG challenge, right? As far as I know, no one has ever done this before, so I'm really happy about this. And it's some new content for my viewers, right? I start a new save game every time System Error releases a major patch, right? And I never play offline. I always play on stream, right? If you guys want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification or an email notification if you don't have the YouTube app installed. That said, I forgot to preload the game. I did some calculations today. It's looking okay-ish with the progress, right? We are at 3,024, so we have for the better part another 1,800 to go, right? It's quite a bit, but it's not terrible, right? We're going to get there hopefully before the next patch is released. If I still have at the end a little bit of time, I'm going to do some testing, right? Some people were saying that solar arrays work on the poles continuously. So I just want to see if that's really true, if that's usable, those kind of things. Let me see, the game has loaded. Let's get into the game. So I can see it on OBS, perfect. Now we just need to see it on YouTube. YouTube is switching and we are in the game. Beautiful, let's get out here and make more RTGs. This base layout really is nice. It's really popping. I'm very happy with this base layout. Some people, they end the base here. They just use sort of like that central area. But the central area is already full with all this automation, right? I'm going to pre-record the Through the Looking Glass, I think is the mission, which is the Wanderer update from quite a while ago. So I'm going to pre-record that, so when I'm on vacation that you guys have something to see. It was a quite hard landing, to be honest. We need to go to Vesania today and get some lithium. I probably overproduced lithium, but in a sense that's not a big problem because we start a new save anyways, right? That's the thing. There's no detriment because a new save, new opportunities. So we need to, hey Colton, how are you doing? So far I can go to her house. Who is that person? Is it your auntie? Because I think you used her name, so I wasn't super sure. I think it's your auntie, right? So it's your mom's sister or something like that? Yeah, it would be cool. You just need to let me know what time because I may have to stream, right? I will let those run because we need to make 2 sets of sticks. I know it's a little much, but this is what it takes. Work. 511, work. 511, work. Okay, I will have to check this again. That person bothered me like all day. She was supposed to do one job, and instead of a spreadsheet, she gave me like a screenshot. So you can Zoom Friday or Saturday. Yeah, sure. You just need to let me know what time, because I have to stream too. You know, I have to stream too. You need to let me know what time you're available. I missed it by just a little bit. Yeah, Friday, of course, I have to work. Right? Friday, I have to work until about this time. And then Saturday, anytime is fine. But you just need to let me know so that I'm not streaming when you want to be zooming. Because that will suck if I have to end the stream because, you know, now you're available to zoom. So you just need to let me know what time. I think we can stop these now. I thought I had it. This does require some concentration. It is not like without concentration. Alright, where are we here? They need to go all the way to the end, I think, right? Alright. Jesus, my speakers. You guys could hear what I'm hearing. It's terrible. I mean, at least we don't have power problems, right? Okay, so I'll email you 6:30 p.m. my time Friday and wait for you to respond. If you can't Friday, we will try Saturday. Yeah, Friday, of course, at this time, I'm going to stream. So keep that in mind. And before then, I'm working. And the reason why I'm streaming at this time, because this is 5 p.m. my time and end of work. But I can't be streaming before then because then my employer could just go to YouTube and say like, dude, you were supposed to be working and you are doing YouTube. So they could fire me for that. Right? And we don't want me to lose my job because YouTube is not paying me. By the way, you have a good day. Oh, thanks, Colton. Day was okay. Today was a little bit weird. I had a meeting at 9 a.m. that I absolutely had to attend. So what I did is I decided to sleep until 8. Usually I sleep until 7. So I slept until 8. I took a shower and then attended the meeting, and then I had breakfast after the meeting was done. It was a little bit weird. It feels like a short day for me. Jesus, the speakers. If you guys would know what the speakers are doing to my ears. This is crazy. How was your day, Colton? You're doing school, right? Is it still remote, or are you guys actually in school now? By the way, oh, Bryce is on. Sweet. I wish he would say hi or something. I could probably talk to him on Steam. Maybe one thing that we could do is after we finish the challenge, we could have people join the stream, and then we just play around a little bit together. How was your day, Colton? How was your day? Are you going to school like in a building, or is it still remote? You know, it was perfectly positioned. And then it just went bye-bye. Yeah, it was good. It's not virtual.
It's not virtual. There was a fight today, and one dude got arrested. But yeah, we trouble in algebra today, but it was.
Wow, that is something. You know, I think people are a little bit short-tempered after COVID, right? Because they were at home all the time, so everything, was going sort of okay. There was very little interaction with other people. So now there's a lot of news report that when people are sort of in a social environment, that they don't have a lot of patience. They get upset, they argue, those kind of things. So I've heard about that happening a lot. And of course, if you're by yourself, right, then who are you going to be upset with, right? Just yourself. Maybe you could be upset with fate, right? That things are just, you're unlucky. Maybe you could get upset with your luck. But when you're with other people, right, then it's easy to get upset with other people. And dude, did you see that? I totally missed this. I totally missed this. So we need to do 4 sets of 6, then we go to Vesania, and then we do another 4 sets of 6. This is our reality now. Oh, I was zooming there a little bit. Because space also activates that thing, which is odd. The jetpack, right?
Well, I just had an idea. What if we play together on Saturday on Astroneer? But then I realized that you would have to pay for.
Yeah, and the problem is not that I have to pay for it. The problem is that we need to learn how to copy the save game back and forth, right? And that's something that I haven't done before, so I have to learn it, right? It's sort of like doing laundry, right? The first time someone has to show you. So I have to, maybe watch a video. I actually watched already some videos on how to copy files, and you need like some program to do that. Basically, you just have sort of like a dedicated server, which is a computer in the cloud somewhere, right? And on the dedicated server, there is a Windows install, right? And you're just running Windows on this thing. And so you need to find where the save game is and copy the save game to your own personal computer. And then when you want to play again, right, you need to copy that save game back so that you have the save game available when you want to play again. Hey, Cheery Bob! Hi, Cheery Bob. How are you doing? You're new here, so I want to show you a couple of things. Step 1, this is the 4800 RTG challenge. So, just in case you have never seen this before, this is a record. Right? This is a record. 4,800 RTGs. We are like at 3,024, something like that. Here's the splitter. That's the only connection to this platform here, right? Nothing else is connected to it. And you can see that it says here 12,288, right? So the display is actually broken. And then here you see the zebra ball collection, or the marble collection, right? There is 1 leopard, 3 checkered, and the rest is zebras. And I also want to tell you 2 things. I start a new save game every time System Error releases a patch. So this save game is 2 months and a week old. Also, I only play on live stream. I never play offline. So whatever happens, you guys can just go on YouTube and you can see whatever happens. It's right there for you guys to see. So if that's interesting to you, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification or an email notification if you don't have the YouTube app installed. So now we are working on the 4,800 RTG challenge. I've never seen anyone do that many RTGs, so it's a record. Let me see. Would you want to like to do that Saturday, or can you? I'm not.
No, Saturday will be too fast. I don't know how to do that dedicated server thing yet.
So, Cheery Bob, thanks for joining live stream. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions, want to see anything, um, just let me know in chat. This is highly interactive, right? This is what I like. Everything is authentic. You guys can see, Jesus, you just see, you guys can see everything that happens, right? The good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. By the way, the sound from the RTG doesn't render for me. I just have white noise. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? So we now have 4 viewers on. For everyone that's new to this channel, I want to say 2 things. I start a new save game every time System Error releases a patch. So this save game that you guys are currently seeing is 2 months and 1 week old. We are currently working on the 4800 RTG challenge. You can see that on the left, and on the right, you can see my marble collection in my base, in my nanocarbon alloy manufacturing. So that's for you guys. But I only play online. I never play offline. So whatever happens, you guys get to see. If that's interesting to you, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, because the bell icon will give you the notification when I start streaming. And if you are already a subscriber, then welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Just need to power through this, because when System Error releases a new patch, I do have to start. That's how it works, right? That's my promise. So I can actually fail this challenge, right? There is a limit, right? I can fail the challenge. So I don't know when they will release the new patch. Sometime in September. Well, today is September 1st, so. But I haven't seen any announcements yet, right?
What did you say about if you wanted to or not? Sorry, I literally started lagging. Sent the comment.
Yeah, no worries. So, Colton, we can't do the dedicated server because it requires more preparation this Saturday. During the week, I don't have time, and I don't know if I just upgraded my internet. I would have to run some speed tests as well. It's quite possible that I won't be able to stream while playing. So it's a little bit more complicated, right? Because the game is going to be on the dedicated server. So I need to get the image of the game onto this computer. But when I'm streaming, I also need to take the image of this computer, and I need to stream it to YouTube. So this image is coming in and then going back out. So that's twice the network bandwidth, right? So I don't even know if that will work on a dedicated server. Right? I don't have fiber at my house. But some people, like One Last Midnight, they have fiber at the house, so there's no limitation. They can do whatever the heck they want. I have DSL, and so I'm limited to 20 up. Again, I'm not like a hardcore streamer. I don't have an income from YouTube. Yeah, at least we will be able to zoom, so no worries. No worries, at least we can zoom. Hold on, I want to check real quick if anyone subscribed. I need to step away from this because this is too loud. Because we had like 3 people on, and if none of them subscribed, I will be upset. Nope, none of them subscribed. Great. What can you do, right? What can you do? Sometimes I get lucky and I get people to subscribe. Sometimes, you know, I do my dance routine and nothing. People don't understand, maybe. Yeah, I'm excited too, dude. I'm excited too. You just need to let me know what time so that I'm available, right? You don't want to miss me. And Carlton, the name that you used, right? Is that your aunt? Who is that person? I looked up and it's just a name. It doesn't have a specific meaning. Oh, okay, this is what happened here. All right. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
I think that I found out a way for you to view stream while playing. You get on YouTube on your phone and go to your stream and also forget about them one day and you'll make it.
Don't worry. The thing is, YouTube on my phone will be very small. Right? I physically cannot read that. So it's a good idea, but the problem is also then, Colton, that I will stream the video signal out, and then if I'm on YouTube in the same household, right, it's the same internet connection, I would have to stream the signal back in. So it's not the most efficient thing. It's not the most efficient thing to do. It may work, it may not work, it depends.
Oh, that's my Mimi's house. Yeah, what is Mimi, Colton?
What's a Mimi? Mimi is not a word. Is that the name? Mimi is not a word. So I know it's a person, but it's a name, or is it? Does this word have a meaning for you? Okay, this guy is done. Put it here somewhere. Grandmom, yeah, I figured, but you know, Mimi is not commonly used for grandmother. So maybe that's something that your family is doing, or maybe that's that person's name. But when you look on Google, right, Mimi is not a name for grandmother. Grams maybe, or something like that, right? But not Mimi. I don't hear those things unpacking. I don't know, something with the sound is open. I say Mimi for grandmom. Yeah, that's what I figured, right? It's sort of like a nickname that's specific to your family. But keep in mind, no one else knows what it means. Right? So if you talk to other people and you say Mimi, they don't know what you mean. I figured it was your aunt. Right? That's what I was thinking initially. Something with the sound is like deeply broken. You guys hear that? The unpacking didn't even work properly.
So yeah, my Mimi has good Wi-Fi, so won't break up in Zoom, so we can actually talk.
Yeah, yeah, that will be cool. That's nice. I don't know if you had trouble breaking up last time we talked on Zoom. I think maybe it was that the phone was falling and lying flat. Right? I don't think you had problems with breaking up, but I'm not super sure. Yeah, the something with the sound is not working properly. I wonder if I go to another planet it will fix it.
Well, yeah, we normally have 2
to 4 bars. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't get good sound reception on my phone either. Where
Hey, Inferno, how are you doing, my man?
the RTG grind, what can I say, right? It's also for system era to realize that it's a limitation, right? It's limiting for it's punishing for the player, right? It's punishing for the player. I have the resources, and I still have to do this nonsense because there's no other way, right? So it's useful for them to see this. And I'm actually happy that it takes like 2 weeks to do that, so they have plenty of streams that they can go in and watch me unpack RTGs. You know? Watch me unpacking RTGs because the hope is that they might put something in the game to fix this. Right? Thanks for joining, Infernal. We had a couple of people on earlier, and I talked to them, told them what I'm doing. None of them subscribed, which is sad. The guy yesterday subscribed. There was I forgot what his name was. Narenio Paris, something like that, right? He actually subscribed. He or she. I think it's a he.
What did James Bond do when he went to bed?
I have no idea. Set his spy alarm clock to wake him up. He went undercover. Nice. We have another viewer on, in case you're new to this channel. I start a new save game every time a patch is released, and I never play offline, right? Whatever I do, I always play it on live stream. So you guys get to see everything that happens. If you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification, or it will send you an email if you don't have the YouTube app installed. And currently we are doing the 4,800 RTG challenge. Left already. You know, they want to see explosions. They want to see rovers in space. Which is understandable. I would like to see that too. You know, what is exciting to me is that I can talk to people on live stream, right? But I can understand that, no, you know, not everyone wants that. They just want entertainment and don't want anything else. Here. So next we're going to Vesania. We need to jiggle the auto extractors again. And I need to, I feel like I will have a lot of empty resource canisters. So I'm not sure what to do with all the empty ones. Do I have some empty ones here? One. Alright, let's take that one with us. Ready to take off to Vesania? Let's do it. So I need one more lithium. I think we'll have way more lithium in Vesania than I actually need. Look, Vesania is right there. I never can find the planet. It's a good joke, Inferno. I like the joke. So the RTG grind will do until 10 or something like that. Yeah, I need to pre-record some stuff for when I'm going on vacation this weekend. I have to pre-record 4 sessions. So I don't know if I will be able to do RTGs this weekend. I don't know. See? Now they stopped at what? 101. So they run out faster. So the indicator means nothing. See, the indicator shows this much full. The indicator means nothing. See? This is in, okay.
Hey Retro, I will have to use my school computer to Zoom, but we'll turn up the volume on the TV so you can hear the sound. But I'll connect headphones to the computer so I can hear you better. Yeah, that's cool. Annoyed some people at work today, was playing September by Earth, Wind and Fire since it's now September.
Okay, September by, I don't know that game. I hope it's fun. I hope that game is fun. And I hope it is politically correct. I hope there is no improper behavior. So I hope to take at least one of those large resource canisters with me today. This one seems to be still going. I need to wait and see if the auto arm can pick it up. Yeah, now it can't pick it up. Good to go. All right, Colton. See you later. Holy moly, we have 4 viewers. This is a small channel, so it's a big deal for me. I start a new save every time System Error releases a new patch, and I never play offline. I always play on live stream, so you guys get to see everything that happens. The good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. If you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification, or it will send you an email if you don't have the YouTube app installed. I need to wait and see poopies. That's what I was afraid of. It's still pulling resin. It's still pulling resin. Shoot. That was not very successful. Start pulling some lithium. Is that lithium? That looks like lithium. Yeah, that's lithium. Good. Alright, can the auto arm pull it? Let's see. This is all the resin that we got by accident.
Oh, it's a song from 1978.
Nothing bad in it. Alright. So we have 5 active viewers now. Thanks for joining. I start a new save every time System Error releases a patch, and I never play offline. So that's the specialty about this channel. I never play offline. Everything that happens, you guys get to see live. So this one, well, it didn't make anything, any useful quantities. It's working fine. So lithium, we are currently working on a 4,800 RTG challenge. We are like at 3,000 something at the moment. This one is almost full. I wonder if I should take this. I will take it. So this is how I turn it off, right? So I will take this guy. Yeah, just come here. And then what I can do is I can refill. And this will just stand here.
Sorry if that jinxed it, including getting stuck on invisible pixels.
I always have a graphite on me, just in case the rover gets stuck. Just get stuck. So what I will do is I will go, I think, to the entrance, back to the entrance. No, not there. Back to the entrance and start refilling this. And then I will go and jiggle the others. Reposition the other auto extractors. Because I think at the entrance there might be enough to fill this up. And then one more. Oh, Lord, no. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Oh, no. Oh, dear Lord. Everything that happens, you guys get to see. And by the way, my channel is always PG. There is no cussing. I think sort of this should be 115. Now how much is missing in here? Yeah, this will work. So what we have to do is we have to turn these two off. Put this one on the side. And then put this one here. And then turn this one on. So this will take a good minute. While this is going, we do something other useful. So there is some invisible pixels here, but I didn't get stuck on them in quite a while. I think you were on Infernal when I... What the heck is this thing? When I got stuck on an invisible pixel on Aatrox on 2 different invisible pixels. I got stuck. Right? You were on. That was mayhem, man. That was really tough. So all the viewers, they left, but what I will do is the next opportunity I get, I will check if anyone subscribed. Because I need 1,000 subscribers before I get paid. And then when I get paid, then I can do like giveaways and stuff like that. I will probably do a giveaway before then. I know, I don't need the lithium anymore. I think I don't need the lithium anymore, you know, so we just keep producing, just in case. There is an invisible pixel to the right. This is when I drive on the road, I always have the right hand side. Yeah, like 3 minutes apart. I know, right? And I genuinely ran out of graphite. I had to go to the core and get a graphite there. Thankfully, I have the portable oxygenator. Without it, that would be like a major pain in the neck. So I won't jiggle those anymore. I just want to see how full they are. See, there's an invisible pixel about here, in this area. This one is pretty full. But I won't reposition it anymore, because I think we don't need that much. Yeah, I mean, you know, for the nanocarbon, you need a lot of resources, right? You need 9,600 ammonium, 4,800 graphite, 4,800 titanite, 4,800 hematite, right? You need a lot of resources. I won't jiggle it anymore, but oh, dude, look, this one is also very full. So if we should need another resource canister, we'll be fine. That's the thing here. So while you guys are doing this, I want to go to YouTube real quick and check if anyone subscribed out of the like 8 people that joined. Let's see. Nope. It's harsh, man. It's harsh. It's harsh. What can you do? Yeah, people want to see explosions and rovers flying, right? And when you're live streaming, you can't do that constantly. There will be just slapstick comedy, man. So the invisible pixel on the right hand side, this is why I'm hugging the other side now. And really honestly, I mean, some things in Astroneer are interesting, but people are not even interested in the RTGs, right? Because setting up the RTGs is the most boringest thing to do. And when I was making the nanocarbon alloy, people were not interested in that, right? Because it's information clicking away, so there's nothing to show, right? But people like to see the final picture, right, of the structures with the RTGs on them, right? They like to see that, and then they go somewhere else. That's the reality, man. This is how this works. Let's see. Yep. So this one is completely full. We needed at least one more. I don't know about more than that. What's with this guy here? This guy is empties. Oh, we'll just put it here. I will have lots of empty of these ones. I packaged already two, but I don't know what to do with the other empties. And driving around with the rover is boring too, because it's always dark. You're like skulking around in the dark with the rover. So I don't know what people, you know, how I can please people. With this is not Fortnite, you know. People don't die every 5 seconds. The game just lost sound. I don't know, something fishy is going on with the sound in the game. Alright, let's do my little trick here. Alright. And then this goes here, and then we go back. A lot of patience, right? Yeah, what can I say? Going back to silver. That was nose, high nose. Correct one. So let's refill this guy. This time it worked really well. Usually I have to fight this thing. So we can turn this on already while we are doing the positioning of this thing. I believe if Astroneer had the ability to build your own vehicles, it would gain more traction. No pun intended. Yeah, or, you know, I don't know if you've ever played in Fallout 4. You can make your own bases. Right, you make walls and roofs and that kind of stuff. It's not great, but it allows for more customization, right? So that might work too, right? That people can customize their base layout. It's not all the same looking stuff. Also, you know what I would like to see, that you can change these colors. Right? Why can't it look like this? Why is it always this boring gray, red, and blue? Right? Why can't I skin it up? I know why, to be honest. Oh look, this guy's empty. I'm a little bit concerned that, or maybe 400 divided by 3 doesn't go. Okay, I can see that. See, we will have a lot of those empty canisters after a while here. So I don't even know how to do this now. It's uneven. It's confusing me. Also, with No Man's Sky having just released the ability to have your own alien colonies, focus is on that more. Astroneer will take off in a new update again. Yeah, I don't know. Right? Joe spent an hour and a half showing us a snail that is coming out next year. Actually, while we are here, let me go on Twitch real quick. Hope I typed this correctly. I sometimes mistype it. So this is Joe's Twitch here. Wow, the loading times is, yeah, last stream 12 days ago. And then the one before that 21 days ago. So he hasn't streamed. No updates, no nothing. It's September 1st, nothing. Nothing. So we do like this, right? Because I need sets of 3s. Otherwise I get confused. Yeah, I just checked Twitch. Nothing. In 12 days, nothing. And 12 days ago, or 21 days ago, he showed us a snail that's not coming out until next year. So 6 months from now. I don't know what to say, man. Marcom is not his strength. I'm having some audio issues, I think. But it's just the game having audio issues, not actually me having audio issues. Some of the audio is cut off. Okay, now I can stop them. Can start this again because we need to make 2 sets. Right, that deploys 288 RTGs every time I stream. So we should be able to make it. And once the second row prints, I will switch it off again. And you know, I think it's useful, right, that I'm going through this punishment so that system error sees that, hey, doing this at large scale doesn't work well. I don't know if you guys can see that the first crate, I actually pick it up out of thin air. So this one has finished, so I can turn this off now. I'm stuck. I'm catching up a little bit, so I can't read chat at the moment. After this, once they are deployed, I can check chat again. Poopies, 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 poopies. Alright, now we turn this off. Right, there's just no good solution to do something like this. And you know, what I would like to see is that the printer can take more than 4 resources. But there's no need for us to actually see the resources on the printer. The printer could, like the large printer could hold like 20 silicone, 20 aluminum alloy, 5 graphene, something like that, right? And then print like a spaceport. Like a huge thing. Thanks for watching, Inferno. So your day was sort of okay, you said? It didn't unpack. I don't know if you saw that. It didn't unpack. Something with the sound is not quite right. Not all the sound renders, but it's the game, it's not me. I think it could be the RTGs in the background, it's just too loud for the game to do. Too many sound sources. That makes sense. Too many sound sources. We have a new viewer. Welcome to the stream.
The usual, only violent resident today.
Yeah, I know. You have a tough job, man. You have a tough job. Are you thinking of eventually doing something else? I didn't quite catch it in mid-air. Jesus. It's getting tired, you know? The unpacking sound doesn't work properly. Maybe because there's too many sound sources. That could be possible. So Inferno, do you want to do that job for the rest of your life, or do you think like maybe there's something else that you want to do? Like, you know, maybe you have like sort of a career path that you do. I don't know exactly how it works, but maybe you do what you're doing now, and then you you know, qualify for something else later, and you can sort of like have a career progression. I mean, even like a waiter has a career progression, right? Because I think maybe you can become like the person that manages the restaurant guest list or something like that, right? Or you could become you know, the person that runs the financials of a restaurant, right? It's if you have the proper training, even a waiter has a career progression.
Honestly, it depends on the pay. Maybe if I was in my 20s again, I would pursue some career more
To your liking. Yeah. A lot of people during COVID, right, that were waiters or daycare. This ran out. Waiters or daycare, right? They came up with other things to do. right? They found other professions that they were able to do. This is going to get out of hand here pretty quick. See, this is what I'm thinking. We are good on the lithium, but I'm not super sure. Yep. Yeah, so even like daycare or waiters, they started changing, right? Because they essentially ran out of work during COVID. So they started doing other things, online jobs, and now we have a shortage of waiters because these people are getting paid more, not being yelled at by overweight people, right? They maybe went into like graphic design or something like that, right? And they get paid more than when they were a waiter, right? And the job is better too. And a lot of those people were not in their 20s. They just, found something else to do that they can do from their home. And so now they are having an income working from home, getting paid more and not being yelled at by people. Right? I think the problem with your job is that your job did not go through that change, right? Because you were able to keep doing your job. But the people that were not able to keep doing their job, they found other jobs. Trust me, it's no big deal. I mean, yeah, you may be out of an income for like 3 to 6 months until you can get reestablished, but people can change. People can change what they're doing. So we put these up here, the 6, because I need a break from this. And then we do the last set of 6. Do you guys see that? It's a constant struggle. Constant struggle. Right, something like so. And then these 2 guys go all the way to the end. I started out with a culinary degree, but chef jobs in the Midwest are boring. Midwest people eat meat and potatoes for every meal, literally. Yeah, I know. I know. And then, they always say like, oh, how do you want your steak? And the people that say meat, well done, I hate this. Right? And the people that say, oh, my steak is bloody, it's not bloody, son. This is hemoglobin coming out of the muscle. You just don't know. I mean, it looks like not much left, right? But really, honestly, we need to go through 4 canisters of this stuff. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot for sure. But I feel good that we might be able to finish, right? What do you think about graphic design? Right? It's like if you can create meals, you might be able to create designs, right? There's design principles like there's principles with meals, So you could design and you could make like, you know, people always need business cards, logos, people need, you know, avatars, people need website banners, they need ads, online ads, right? So there's always demand for that. Maybe if you can design food, maybe you can design graphics. Well done is alright. Just gotta throw some butter over top to rehydrate it. Oh god, that's terrible, man. I hate it. We have, I believe, 4 viewers on now. Let me show you guys. I only play on live stream. I never play offline. And over here is my marble collection. And this save game is 2 months and a week old because I start a new save every time a patch is released. Right? So in my marble collection here, I have 1 leopard, 3 checker, and the rest is zebras, right? This makes nanocarbon alloy, and this is the 4800 RTG challenge. See here, this is the splitter. It says 12,960, and you see the number doesn't fit anymore. First time ever someone has done this before. No, I mean, no one has done this before. No one has done this before. Okay? So if you guys want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification, or it will give you an email if you don't have the YouTube app installed. I think they may have literally all left at the same time. Tough, man. Tough. I'm trying to sell it. I'm trying to sell it. Why is there this lithium here? Got confused? Why you no suck lithium? Is this special somehow? What the heck? You saw that, right? What the heck? I have no idea what's going on, man. I just work here. Oh, I hate well done steak. And you know, nowadays there's no reason to have well done anything. You can actually eat raw pork, right? Because the food standards are so high. At some sushi restaurants, they will sell you raw pork. And you know beef tartare, right? If you have culinary school, you know that. And you put like a raw egg on that, and then you mix it up a little bit, right? And some chives or something. There's no need to eat well done. Jesus Christmas. Such a waste. Poor cow had to die for you. For your well done steak. It wanted to be free. Not even sure how to get started in graphics design, honestly. You know, watch some YouTube videos. They have lots of tips. When I, you know, tried to figure out how to make thumbnails, I watched YouTube videos. When I tried to figure out how to stream, I watched YouTube videos, and that was tough. Because you need a ton of, so first of all, I need Steam, right? Then I need Astroneer running. Then I need the YouTube in the Chrome browser. Not in some other browser poo-poo. It has to be Chrome browser, right? And then I have to have OBS. OBS is learning Photoshop. That is something that you could do. Learn Photoshop. How to use Photoshop, man. if you don't know already how to use it, right? And then you need to know how to make these transitions, you know, this kind of stuff, right? This kind of stuff. This is all not easy. It's all a learning curve. And then you need to know how to configure that sucker so that you don't get frame drops, right? All those things, man, is not easy. And the sound, my sound is still not perfect, but it's working now. If you watch my very first YouTube video, the very first one, the game is so loud you can't even hear me talking, right? And of course, I didn't know until I checked afterwards. Aren't you vegan? Yeah, I'm vegan. But I still don't want the cow to die. I use Streamlabs OBS for Twitch streaming. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I still don't want the cow to die for someone to eat well done. Jesus. Is this off or on? I think it's still going. Up cookies. And by the way, you know, I have seen animals being butchered, right? Depending on where you do it, right? Here in the US, the cow, there's like a pneumatic piston operated thing, right? That kills the cow. I've also seen electric that use electricity to kill the cow. But in Europe, it's very common that for pigs, that you know you cut the pig's throat, and then you hang the pig upside down, and the pig has a hard time dying, man. It's screaming. It's tough, man. But I hear here in the US, when they killed pigs, they just shot them. They had like a small caliber handgun and just shot the pig. I will grab it in mid-air, see? Didn't touch the ground. I wish I could do both of them. That would be a trick. That would be quite a trick. Could do both of them. Yeah, Streamlabs, I call it OBS, and they make a big deal out of it being Streamlabs now. What is it called? OBS 2602. I don't know. It doesn't say anything useful. I think this is Streamlabs that I'm having currently. I think. Is there a way for me to check if I have OBS or Streamlabs? Maybe there's like an about. Let me check. Is there an about? Help. Help. About. OBS Studio. OBS Studio. It says 26.0.2. I haven't upgraded in a while because, you know, I needed to be streaming. Hey, why do I get dropped frames now? What the hickledy hick? I had some frame drop earlier today. CPU is 20%, 26, 29 kbps. I had some frame drop earlier. I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. The one I worked at Chaos used electricity to stun and the person to end it. I was further down the line, so as pretty much a carver. Yeah, locks your hands up after a while. Yeah, So the cow gets stunned and then they use a knife. Uh, yeah, I have seen that on pigs without this getting stunned part. You know, they in Europe they just cut the pig and hang it upside down. I don't know why they do it upside down. Maybe that's like a halal thing. You know. You're almost there. It's still pretty early. The sun is like crazy. It was 86 degrees here today. If you ever want warm weather, come to California. Southern California is even hotter. And you know, in these areas here in California, it's relatively easy to find something graphic design. Relatively easy. And then graphic design, you can also do design of other things, right? It doesn't have to be like ads. It could also be like a design in games, right? Like the dude that made this thing here, right? He's in a sense, he is also a graphic designer. He has more technical skills. But I actually heard him talk, and he was pretty much a graphic designer with just a really specialized skill set, honestly.
Mainly for training, trying not to make this too much for.
Yeah. I understand. I understand. That's what I saw. You know. And if you use the animal, use it responsibly, right? Everything in life, you should take some accountability for what you're doing. So as a consumer, if you order something well done, that was like 100 years ago. Now the food is so clean, you don't have to worry about any issues. If there is issues, the issues is not going to be with the food. It's like the people, not washing their hands after handling raw stuff and having salmonella. Right? And no matter, or it doesn't even matter if your steak is well done or rare, it's you're still going to get salmonella poisoning, right? It doesn't matter because the person working with the stuff, didn't wash their hands. And washing the hands is also, you need to do it for a while for the soap to actually break down the bacterium. Right? A lot of people I see in like public restrooms in a sense, right? They put their hand under the faucet for like a second and a half.
Have you tried salts from different countries? I love Hawaiian black salt. Has a sulfuric flavor. Yes, goes great on some dishes.
My wife is into that pink salt. The Himalayan salt. She likes the pink salt. Of course, we are both vegan, right? So she puts it on like her foods. I don't use it, but it does have different flavors. That's true. Uh, I don't know where this is. Did you see that? It's just jumping around. The sound is something is not quite right with the sound. I wonder if it is that there's just too many sound sources and the game can't render it. Do you see that? It was perfectly snapped in, and then when I let go, it like went for how big is the game now? 16 meg. It's no big deal. Haha, we both mentioned pink salt. Yep. Yeah, it's Himalayan. It has a fishy taste, so she likes that. And you know what I used? I used smoky salt. But later on, I found out that they just use artificial smoke flavoring with the salt somehow, and it's very smoky flavored. And if you want something really smoky flavored, you might as well use artificial smoke flavor yourself. Why use salt? Just use regular salt and smoke flavor. You know, no big deal. So unfortunately, this is like, but the sun is coming out. Maybe we can take a picture here. Because for the YouTubes. Yeah, for example, designing thumbnails, right? For YouTubes. That's something that graphic artists do, right? I'm trying to get a good angle here. Oh, it's not easy. This camera immediately goes poo-poo. I don't know why. That's why I don't like the jetpack, because the camera is like on the fritz. That's why I don't like the jetpack, right? Because it messes with my camera constantly. Thanks for hanging in there, Inferno. We are making good progress. We need to make, you know, 1,200 more. So at 288 a day, it's looking good. I'll take a screenshot of that so just know how much we have now. 13,240 something. Right? I think this is it. What time is today? It's only 6:30. I started relatively early, but I have a little bit of work to do. This one person slacked me after business hours. I need to answer her. So we have, how much do we have left? We have 8 times 17, something like that. 8 times, let me do the math real quick. 8 times 17 times 4 times 24. Forget it. I don't know what I calculated. Not professional though. For vegan dishes, I use liquid smoke on tofu and seaweed. Yeah, that's what I meant, right? Just use liquid smoke, no biggie. If that's your thing, right? You know, there's many things that you can do to spicing up. Like the tofu that we eat is never bland, right? It's or the seitan or you know, all the other like sort of protein things is never bland. The dishes are, from spices perspective, highly complex. I would say that the vegan food is better than regular food, right? There's a medium platform tea here. Oh, the small one. Yeah. I see what you mean. Doesn't that look crazy? That looks pretty crazy. We could technically move these out of the way and put this over here. That might be a better way of doing this. Because why do we need these three here? Right? The problem is when I put them on here, they fall through. So how long have I been streaming today? An hour and 24. Let's do this real quick. We had like a bad event where I had 1,767 frame drops. I have no idea what happened there. Maybe my wife used the internet. Since we are a little bit early today, let's pick up some stuff here. So, is there maybe another way where I can do this? I could package them, but then what do I do with package things? I think packaging might be the way to go. I just don't know where to put packages. I don't have that much room, to be honest. I mean, I could take some of these things and shred them. That's a possibility. You know, shredding all of that takes like forever. Yeah, let's just shred some of this nonsense here and then. Like put some stuff in there. Alright, let's package some of those things up and come back to it. Packaging might be faster, you know what I'm thinking?
Frame drops were as you were in the shuttle. Ah, still amazed by the amount of progress you made.
Yeah, just since the last patch release. And I only play like an hour and a half a day. See, now the problem is I can't turn the oxygenator off. See, I need to do it like so. Seriously. Alright, then you go, well, actually, I need to turn it on now. Then you go here, and you go over there. Alright, Julio. Do I have more nonsensical stuff here? No, not necessarily. So you need to go on. How's the scrap doing? It's going to be full. With the shuttle, there was frame drops. I don't even know if I need those, to be honest. Maybe it will be better to use, explode this one, and then, oh, we have now a surplus of, do we have any scrap arenas here, any empty ones? We should. There's an empty one here. Use this one. Wow, that happened. Good, 50% chance, and I get the wrong side. 90% of the time. So let's say you go here. I need this box there. And then we could move the printers over and sort of close the gap. Make it look a little bit better, you know? Make it look a little bit better. There. But ultimately, I will have too many of them. You know? I will have too many of those guys. So I need to find a solution. I mean, I could just chug them down there somewhere. You know, just chug them. Just chug them. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is super annoying. Super annoying. I'm actually impressed that they can print from this lead. That's pretty cool. Alright, how many do we need here? Like 3? Alright. I don't see my mouse cursor. It's actually, I think, 4. That worked. Wow, that was impressive. And now we have a solid wall here, going all the way to over here. Right, and as we bring this in, this will be our last stance here at this corner. Let's do something else here. Let's see. I don't know, is this too long? No, that works fine. Right, so that stuff isn't in the way. Is this too long? Oh yeah. What is the mystery here? Aye! Okay, I got it. And then we do this one here. See? Then we have our little work area here. To be honest, I will move this guy out of the way. Oh, you're locked. Because it is annoying me occasionally. How do I do this? Like so? I'm looking at the shadow now to position this. Like so is fine, right? But we have a nice little work area to finish all this nonsense here. Cool!
Cool gadget!
Seriously, right? Let me see what my CPU percentage is at the moment. Oh, you know what's happening? I'm doing a recording in addition to the live stream. I think that might be an issue.
Let me see. Yeah, stop recording. I accidentally
Started recording, so it basically took the live stream, recorded it to disk, and put it out on the internet. But the disk one is just CPU utilization. So I'm now at 20%, so we're looking good. We're looking good. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this guy here is sort of on this, at this edge. So let's make this guy on the same edge. Yeah, I understand. I understand. That's perfectly acceptable. Right? And we do it like so. Then we have the boxes, and here we have the printers and all the good stuff. Does it make sense? I think. I will try it tomorrow. It should make sense. And then we have some lights here, so that we're not completely in the dark. Cool. Looking good. Is this locked? Yes. Okay. So I'll just go in here, take a nap. Tomorrow my intern is talking at 8 a.m. So I have to be there. Alright, hey everyone. I will just type here, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching in chat. So, really happy. This is going very well, right? I think we should be able to finish before the next patch hits. I just checked the system error Twitch stream. There's nothing new yet, right? So no announcements, no nothing. So I stream every day and I only play on stream. I never play offline. If you want to get notified, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you the in-app notification or an email notification in case you don't have the app installed. That's it for today.